Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. It's another episode of this thing. Today we've got Mickey Mousecapade, which I had mentioned was a Capcom game, and that is mostly true. It is published by Capcom, but Mickey Mousecapade was actually developed by Hudson Soft. So, it's not a full Capcom developed kind of thing here. I have not played Mickey Mousecapade. Allegedly, it's an okay game. So I guess we'll just hop directly into it here. Capcom, of course, known for that NES Disney collaboration there. They did a lot of real classics on the system. I mean, really, Capcom in general was probably just one of the best overall third-party developers, either way. So right away here, things are a little wonky because you do seem to control both characters at the same time, which is, it's a little out there. Oh, come on. I was even warned about that in the opening crawl here. So, yes. Let's see. We got Mickey, we got Minnie. Looks like Minnie mostly follows us. Oh, we can shoot out stars, so we may want to consider, yeah, brutally murdering everything that tries to oppose us. Well, I'm glad I bothered to hit the other button. The NES does have two of them, after all. I was gonna say, that's a fairy. That's gotta be a good thing, right? Fairies are never a bad thing in video games. And there it goes. That's nice how it flies off so you can gauge exactly when you're not gonna have any more invincibility. Now, I don't quite remember the episode of the Mickey Mouse show or anything like that, or the Mickey movie where he shot stars at everything, but honestly, you gotta just cut them some slack every now and then. They're trying to give you a, okay. I thought that one's gonna fall on me. We have the key, so that's great. They're trying to come up with, new synopses here. You can't just base all your video games one-to-one off episodes of old TV shows and stuff, It's its own medium. Give it the opportunity to be its own thing. That's what I say. I see it very frequently when people talk about, like, book adaptations, film adaptations, where it's like, it didn't do this that the book did. And I'm like, well, that's why it is indeed an adaptation. It can be a little different now and then. This cat, though. Okay, we're good. We still have health. I mean, having a health bar, that's a one-of-a-kind kind of thing in an NES game. let's just get out of there. It's very nice having a health bar, although I've kind of eaten it a little bit. Okay, Minnie's going down without Mickey. I was gonna say, is that okay? That gave us 2 hit points, which is it's something. It's something to work off of. We didn't even get hurt at all by that chandelier. I'm not sure when the chandeliers want to fall on me when they don't. Come on, man. This reminds me of, in the newest Binding of Isaac expansion pack, the character Jacob and Esau. You gotta control them both at the same time, and it just becomes a complete disaster. I probably should have gone down to the key door. Oh, no, maybe. This is kind of a dead end. I mean, it's a dead end with something to fight. Ah, Mickey, come on. Don't try to take that on by yourself here. This isn't really working out. The witch has the hops and knows when to do it. Oh, okay, I got it a couple times there. We'll get some lucky shots in, we just gotta fight this thing like a coward, just like the real Mickey Mouse would do. I gotta say, besides just being like an icon, what is the appeal of Mickey Mouse? He's not a particularly humorous character. He doesn't really have that distinctive a personality. Like, he's there. Maybe he was a bigger deal back in the day. Maybe it's the kind of thing where you had to be there. Maybe back in the day, everyone was like, he's a mouse who talks. It was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. Or, you know, it was all that classic old school style of slapstick humor where they were all like, it's the mouse that commits actual literal murder. Funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm not loving the broomsticks. It's like, go back to Fantasia, man. Look at that, just brutal. Minnie almost became dead weight there. So I don't know if getting that second key is gonna pay off. It better. Oh, come on, man, come on. That time the chandelier definitely hurt me. I've seen one of these brooms blow up in a fury of death before, but I haven't really seen it happen since. I'm not sure if there's something that you can actually destroy or not. You can. Unfortunately, I'm getting desynced yet again here. So I guess we'll just shoot for our lives here. The fact that the stars don't really impact against the brooms, that makes it a little weird. Unless they just blow up when they hit you. I'm pretty sure I can't destroy this thing. Come on. Not loving that. Okay. The cake is good. The cake is the only thing keeping me in it here. The spider is too much. I was gonna say, do you die? My stars are hitting you. You do eventually die. Okay, there we go. And look at this. We have ourselves yet another little treasure chest. I forgot I have a turbo button, you know? Does it have to be active to die? I think so. Yeah, that's what it is. You can't just snipe them, unfortunately. Ooh, a new star. Does that mean I can now shoot 3 at a time? Nope, because that's 2 right there. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say, please don't disappear, Cake. I need you desperately. Don't trust a chandelier. That's all I got for you. Oh, you gotta hit the handle! Right. So, you can in fact destroy the brooms, just not by shooting the sweepy part. What's that called? I don't know, man. Sweepy part. That's what it's called from now on. We've got a nice stockpile of health back here. I'm so convinced that you're supposed to be able to, like, unlock this or something. There's definitely someone who's trapped there, and I definitely gotta help them. Oh, wait. Yo, there we go. We got a diamond out of it. And a 1-up! Perfect. Okay. See, manically shooting stuff will, in fact, get you what you need. Not like we've lost a life yet, but we will eventually, I'm sure. Minnie, get down from there. But that has me wondering, can I, like, blow up this? No, there's nothing there. We had to try. So yeah, you know, so far it is basically just a, your everyday platforming game. Nothing particularly, groundbreaking. But it's functioning, which is good. I mean, Hudson Soft, they're not a bad developer. They're not quite Capcom levels, you know, but you can trust them to do okay. Yeah, Find more diamonds. That's what I'm on about here. And there's the exit. They've done it. Mickey and Minnie have solved the day. Game over. There's nothing else to see. Oh, except there is. Look, there's dialogue. He said her name. Incredible. Alright, welcome to the ocean. Oh, no. I already know where this is going. It's one of those fish-pocalypse kinds of levels. Oh, no, and then the waves! Alright, well. That's it. The game's a 1 out of 10 now. It was doing okay before this level. I didn't ask for these kinds of mousecapades. I didn't sign up for this. I'm like, how do you avoid that, man? I'm not certain. We'll have to find it out one way or another. By playing better, I would imagine. That's how. But then the shrimp jumped backwards and got me. And I didn't have time to react and jump properly. Wait, it goes up too far! Okay, well. Any friendship I may have... Minnie fell! I desynced with Minnie and she fell into the ocean. Any goodwill I had with this game is out the window. Oh, no, no, no. This is absolute, disaster territory. A violation of so many different penal codes. Like, I'm not sure. Is the best route to just keep moving and never stop? Is the best route to stop moving and get your bearings? I don't know, man. But you don't even have enough time. Dude! Yes, this is the end. I was like, yeah, Mickey Mousecapades, how bad could it be? Probably a nice little simple children's game. And it was for the first level. First level, I was like, dang, man, even the boss is easy. You got nothing to worry about in this entire game. And then the ocean occurs. And you realize that Mickey Mouse was never a family man at all. Oh, yo! Full health! Is that it? Is that the level? Nope. It's, just a boss. You know, don't worry about it. Just a boss that you gotta dodge with 2 characters. Actually, I think Minnie doesn't get hit by them, which is good, because if she did, that would be an insane amount of horse shit. Okay, we're good. We beat him. Whew! Is that the entire ocean? Is that it? Oh, thank God. So, the ocean is mercifully short, apparently. I just kept dying in all the wrong places. But now we're going to the woods, where hopefully things will rope back into being just a nice little pleasant romp. I said pleasant romp now, Mickey. Oh no. Oh no. Diving enemies. Everything is bad. Everything is bad. Well, I just went back to the start of the level. I should have guessed that there would be something amiss by the fact that I never hear this game talked about with all the rest of the Capcom Disney games. I should have known that there is a reason for that. Again, the game does function, don't get me wrong. It works the way it supposedly has to. But, oh, thank God. Come on. That was on me right there. Okay. It does everything the way it has to. It works, but it takes all of the design philosophies that all of, like, those games you hate do. Where it's like, we have enemies that dive bomb you, and, very difficult to avoid hazards and stuff, and it all just adds up to be a very tiring experience. So we gotta go into the second tree trunk. Because or else we'll just loop repeatedly. Apparently, that wasn't correct. Well, where do we go then? Unless this is a different woods? This is a different woods. Okay, that was right. I've solved the maze. I'm too scared to go in there, but I guess I gotta try at some point. Pink trees. I haven't seen those yet, so that may have been the right decision. Either that or it sent me back to the very start of the first woods. I think, yeah, that's more what the answer is. See what I tell you, design philosophies that just stink. The dive-bombing enemies are bad enough, and then you put in just like a maze level where you just get stuck. Yes, I am cranking over this game right now. It is making me a crabby customer. This is not what I expected from a Capcom-published Disney game. I take back what I said about you, Hudson Soft. You're the worst. No, this isn't the worst game. You know, it's just a lot of red flags. Dude, I need to find a diamond, like, right now. Or I'm toasted. Well, what did I say? What did I say? Today, the game chose violence. I was so convinced by the first level that this was just gonna be like a super easy game. Not so. Hey, at least it started me in this second wood area. So do we go into the second one? I think that's right. Yeah, I haven't seen these guys before. Oh, that's some slowdown. Check that out. So this is where we just hit our turbo button and hope that we don't get hit. Yo, we didn't get hit! I'm the greatest of all time. I mean, yes, the game did slow down for us considerably. And then I made up for it there. Come on, Scorpion. More of them. Okay, so they're not really bosses. Turns out those are just regular enemies that just bombard you with a billion things. What have we learned? It's always the second tree. Oh no, I don't think it was the second tree. Ah, I was gonna say I've avoided death, but not even close. I have looked death in the eye, and it has spoken my name. I've gazed into the void, and it has gazed back. If you've been enjoying the content on this channel, do feel free to leave a little bit of engagement. A like if you so please. A subscribe if you really want to see what's going on. Again, we are playing pretty much everything that has ever existed. 1 hour of every NES game, 1 hour of every Sega... Oh, come on, Mini. 1 hour of every Sega Master System game. We'll even finish the Master System, that I can almost guarantee. It's got such a short little library. And the NES will take us, you know, a fair amount of time, to say the least. It's not quite as intense as the PlayStation 1's library, which is just truly next level. Diamond? Yeah, there's a diamond. Oh no, there's a hidden passage. Did this take me back? This just took me back. I was gonna say, I've seen the pink trees in my nightmares. How do you avoid damage there? Good question, man. Well, we had our misleadingly simple first level, we had our exceedingly difficult second level, and now we're in the needlessly mazy third level. It's ticking off all the boxes, you know? Hudson Soft really did use every part of the buffalo when they designed this one. There's door 1. Find door 2. Or stump 2. 2, is this correct? I don't know. I'm very lost. Okay, I think this is back to where I need to be, because I lost a lot of, yeah, don't touch their actual bodies. I lost a lot of momentum, so I went back a couple stages, so this is finally, like, the bare minimum of where I should be. No pun intended with these bear enemies. Thank you for the diamond, by the way. Absolutely mandatory. I don't know where I'd be without it. I think... Is this the second? No, that was the first. I'm pretty sure. Whichever tree you try to walk into, it's the wrong one. That's what I should remember. That's the real advice. Can I avoid? Nope. I was gonna say, can I avoid the damage here? Just immediately. No, you can't. Okay, so... Is there a... Come on. Oh, wait. No, it's not good. I've been fooled by that before. Unless that was a different one that fooled me. That's 3 right there. Oh, gosh, I don't even know anymore, man. Diamond! Absolutely blessed. Okay, so that hidden one, I believe, this one I go into. It was, I think, on the last woods that had the total bait one, which you weren't supposed to go in. Beautiful. So, there's a tree in between the first and the third, as that is typically what we call second, but it's hidden. So, remember, find the hidden tree, go through that one. And appreciate the diamonds that you're given this day. Okay, yes, I have never seen the Arctic forest. It's something new, and that's all I can really ask for. I'm gonna say that that tree is out to fool me, because it's the first tree. And I'm becoming great at pattern recognition here. Just try this tree. It could be wrong. It's so wrong! That sent me back to the pink world! No! I shouldn't have even trusted it for a second. What is this level? What have they done? Mickey Mousecapades, everybody. It's more like Mickey Mousecapranked. That's what we're calling it now. Because everybody who bought it actually just got pranked. They're like, fooled ya. It's not even a Mickey Mouse game. We just illegally used his sprite. His likeness in the sprite. There we go. That's how that sentence was supposed to pan out. Get back to pink! But... I just... I am lost. Hopelessly and completely. Oh look, I took damage to that thing again. That's wild. Is this one of the weird ones where I go into the first tree? Oh god. Guys, we're gonna be stuck in these woods for the next 100 years. It's my curse. Okay, that one wasn't correct, clearly. But I thought the second one brought me to the pink woods too. Man gets stuck in woods with 2 rats for roughly 60 minutes. I can't believe that I just let that happen. So that's a game over. Is there a continue function here? Nope, there sure isn't. I would love to tell you all that you go back to the very start of the game. And we start out, that's right, we start out with no way to attack, because we need to uncover that from one of the chests, which, if I remember correctly, is right here. Oh, yeah, classic. Yeah, there we go. Now I have 1 star. Which with a turbo button is honestly probably enough. I'll go find 1 key. I won't bother running around getting all the others just because it feels like a waste of my time. This game has not endeared itself to me. How are you gonna box out with the heavyweight champs like 1943 when you're doing shit like this, game? Well, at least now I know that the 1-ups are indeed very important. And now I'll just go right back down to the bottom of the level. I'm not gonna fight all those other things. Why would I do that? For the additional star power, I know that's probably what the intention there is, but I got things to do. You know, I got the ocean level to die on 50 times again. And then I gotta go get lost in the woods again. God. This is not at all what I was expecting. And unfortunately, it's kind of in a negative way. Generally, this series has been more like, ooh, I was expecting bad, and it wasn't that bad. This is not quite the same way. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I do need all the other keys. The 1 key that I got wasn't good enough, so, well, never mind. We gotta do the entire level. And this is not a brief level either, may I say. This one just kind of goes along forever. Great. Yes. Absolutely perfect. Have the spider just spawn directly above the ladder. That's how you do it. This is how villains are born. I had a great childhood until my father made me play Mickey Mousecapades for 17 hours. It's gonna feel like 17 after this, right? I'll tell you what. I know, first world problems. I'm playing a video game that I chose to play. Just cry me a river, man. I really don't know what the purpose of having both Minnie and Mickey is. Presumably for the people who wanted Minnie to be in the game. I don't know. There's someone in the office who's all like, I prefer Minnie Mouse. Yeah, well, okay. We'll add Minnie Mouse in there just to complicate things. Like, maybe it's at the time it was like a neat gimmick. It's like, ooh, you have to control both of them, and every kid was like, huh? I need that game. Yeah, that's more firepower. There you go. But now it's like, oh no, I have to control both of them. I don't know what kids were into back then. I don't know what made video games cool. I know Contra was cool. Contra's immortal, you know. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Ooh, well, sir, if you knew it, why didn't you test it properly and make sure that it was safe? Pass your inspection a little bit. Ah, well. You got me on that one. Oh, hey. What do we got here? Oh, yes. That's right. This. No, the fairy leaves you in time for the boss fight. What's the point? Well, if you're gonna play it that way, I'm just gonna bum rush you, right? Yeah, there you go. Like, I already got hit once. No sense in preserving anything here. And now we fight our way all the way to the start of the level. Yippee. Yeah, this is not one of the more essential Disney NES releases. Even The Little Mermaid has more oomph than this one. I say even, but actually The Little Mermaid is a pretty good game. Don't let the mermaid motif fool you. Can I actually destroy the chandelier? I don't think you can. I think it's just... Ah, there's no avoiding it either way. I gave myself just the slightest of ventures into that area. It didn't matter. Hooey. It's a little bit of a dry spell for the NES, honestly, after this too. A lot of arcade conversions on the horizon, which, you know how I feel about those. They exist. But they don't tell the full story about the NES. Well, actually, that's not true. They are part of the full story of the NES, so you wouldn't have the NES tale without having to mention the 800 arcade conversions that helped make it sell. All of the little boomers who wanted wanted to play Asteroids. There's a way to do that too, you know? The little boomers who were at that point Zoomers. Yes, I do use generational tags as just a general assumption of your current age. How could you tell? If you're old, but were born in 1920, you're a boomer. If you're young, but were born in 1920, you're a medical miracle. That's what you are. To the ocean. What could go wrong? It's just a nice family trip to the ocean. Oh man, that's... Oh. If I were rage prone, you would have gotten the bulk of it right there. Yeah, remove all shrimps. That was a tactical wave damage boost there. It's actually entirely an accident, but I'm alive. So, okay, Diamond, that's helpful. You may be able to help me just damage boost through like the rest of the level because it's short. No, there's no getting through it. No, there is getting through it. It's right there. Okay. Unfortunately, we still have to make it through our good friend Wally Gator here. Disney Hanna-Barbera said, I died to the gator! It's bad news, man. It's just bad news. Just start at the top as is expected. Ooh, look at all that I avoided. I don't know if you can even avoid that wave, if I'm being honest. It feels very much like you're just stuck between death and other death. That one you can avoid. See, that one's easy. That one too. That one? And there we go. Full health for the gator fight. I still lost multiple lives, which is a terrible time. We got him stuck jumping, which helped a big time. So now we have a few lives to play with while we get lost in the woods again. Ay, ay, ay. It's not that bad. I do want to enunciate. It's not that bad of a game. It's just, you know, it's got problems. You can be both. You can be not that bad and still have problems. It's just, you know, when your expectations are like, ooh, Disney and Capcom, this is gonna be like Darkwing Duck. And then it's not. And you're like, huh? Scammed? Is this the second one, or is this the first one? This is, okay, that was the second one. Okay, second tree again here, I believe. If I've got it right. Or is this where you go into the... Oh, yo! That's good enough for me. Was it this one? It was not that one. That was a big mistake. I'm suffering from short-term memory loss, specifically only when playing this game. DJ Khaled suffering from success. The success was that I made it past the ocean. And your reward? It's the woods! Dude, I'm feeling driven though, you know? Like, I want to make it past these woods. I want to see what's after this. I want to see how it can possibly become more vicious. So I'm sure they thought of a way. Not that one. Not that tree trunk. This tree trunk. Yo, there we go. Now you got the Bear Brothers who throw all their rocks at you. Which turns out, if you just make sure to inch your way forward and spawn them one at a time, they're not that bad. It's when you have them both bring your frame rate down to a frame every now and then is when things get really rough there. And from here, it's the, if I'm not mistaken, it's this hidden one right here. Yes. Yeah, and that brings us to the ice. Do not go through the second tree. Search for... I don't know. I don't know about anything, man. Perfect. I know about that, and I know that that's good. So don't go in the second tree. I'm gonna try the first because I never tried it before. Okay, it didn't pay off. It sent me back quite a bit. That's okay, though. We had to test it at some point. Or we could have just gambled on never ever going through it. That was always an option as well. Turns out we would have won on that gamble. Check out those dodges, man. I don't know if that was the second one or that was the second one. I should have gone through that one. Thank you for the diamond. I appreciate that. Yeah, I should have gone through that other one. Okay, one more wrap around. Count the holes. Make a mental note of when you pass a hole. Specifically a hole in a tree. In case I need to keep that clarified here. Boy. You shoot me one more time. I will complain. Verbally. Well, I'm complaining verbally. Anyway, that's the second tree. Okay. Find the secret tree, and you'll be okay. Good. I'm feeling the juice, you know? Yeah, I'm feeling okay. This is our secret tree right here. Right? Yes. Okay. Woods. Don't go into the first one. Don't go into the second one. Feel free to unlock the fairy here, though. That'll help you out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Ah, it ran away from me. I didn't notice. Okay, was that the first hole or the second hole? I don't know. I think that was the first, I think, which makes this the second, which makes this the diamond. I was gonna say, I'm very convinced there's another secret tree somewhere. Yes, this one. Let's try it. Ah, that's not it. It's just, you know, it's not even difficult. It's just a waste of your time. More than anything else, right? Yeah, don't mess with these mushroom guys. I've died to these before by getting lost in their mushroomy sauce. I don't want that to come across as lewd as it may have. Or maybe that's exactly what I was going for. Oh, that's the second one. Yeah. No, it wasn't. I'm dumb. See, and that's the issue. It's so mazy that the doubt begins to sink in. Right when you think you've gotten a grasp on how things are laid out, it loses you. And then you lose a piece of you every time. The game has enacted severe psychological warfare against me, and it's winning. Not the one where the three little round pig things are coming at you from the left. Not that one, the one after. Remember that. Not this one. Got him. So all I can do right now is, you know, feel a mild sense of superiority when I kill a basic enemy. Yeah! We're figuring out the bears. They haven't really been a problem for me lately. Which is good, you know, we're filtering out everything that can become an issue. And that's what you call progress. Diamond, I love it. This is the hidden door that we have to go through here, which brings us back to winter. Now, back to the drawing board. I don't trust any entrance in this area. I feel constantly cheated. Don't go through that door. That's door number 1, right? Haven't seen any other doors. Another bear. It's door number 2 right there. I don't remember where the hidden door was. Was that... It's this one. Yeah, don't go through that. Which means there should be another door. What? But this is the start. Is it the door right by the start? Yeah! Oh, you foul game. I mean, I figured it out, so I'm happy about that, but... Okay, now we gotta go real slow here, because the ground is literally opening up from under me. Hey, at least we can destroy some of those. Oh, man. It's going okay. It's going okay. Just keep in mind, the ground may swallow you from below. Don't forget about that little detail. Okay, diamonds. I'll be fine. I'm out. Am I out? No, boss battle. Okay. Focus on dodging the rings more than anything else, because dying will be the worst. We got him. We got him. Woods conquered. We still got like 3 lives left. I'm not prone to losing lives in the woods, which is great. It's more about figuring out where you have to go. And now we're going to the pirate ship, so what could go wrong here, right? Well, we gotta go down, which this seems fine, right? Can't be anything too bad on the pirate ship. If it's not a maze, then, you know, it's already better. Oh, well, that's a whole lot of, it's a whole lot of stuff that you're spitting out at me. I will not deny you that. And these enemies are very fast. Ah, okay, so this is the one where they just go back to relying on the old classic, enemies that you hate dealing with card. It's him! It's the man! It's named Bluto, right? We gotta use the witch tactics because I don't have a lot of health here. Just find your opening and hope they hit. Don't worry so much about aiming them or timing them. Oh, no, no, no. Just sometimes they'll hit. Yes! Got him! We got the bad man. His name is Bluto. No, Bluto. No, he's not Bluto. That's from Popeye. I've got the totally wrong antagonist here. His name, like... He actually has a kind of unassuming name, if I'm remembering it correctly. It's like... Craig. I don't know. Well, I'm definitely gonna be shooting all of these windows because, yeah, they'll hide stuff like that behind them. Oh, Minnie, don't you desync on me now. She's done it. Yep, and we do definitely need them both in the same area. Beautiful. Alright, this is where the gimmick fully comes into play. This is where the game's like, get wrecked, son. You're gonna have a bad time with this. Still, we've made it all the way to the castle? How wonderful is that? Is this the Disney castle at Disney World? Cancel. Is that the cancel? If this is what the Disney castle looks like on the interior, well then I'm glad I've never been to Disney World, because this seems like an absolute architectural disaster. Come on, you rats. Well, I guess we're going this way, because that's where we're all synced up at. Hold your horses there, Minnie. Jeez. She's all like, "Oh no, I'm falling, I'm left behind." And I'm like, well, jeez, just like, don't freak out about it. Have you considered that, maybe? I need a diamond. Not desperately, but to feel a little happy. Just a little more in with it. Oh, it's him again. I think his name's like... Rat Bastard. If we stay here, it appears that his daggers don't actually hit us, but unfortunately, I don't really hit him either. Ah. I had to shut up there, because I realized I had to very specifically get into the zone there where I could hit him. Oh, come on! Miserable. How long is this game anyway? Like, I don't know if Mickey Mousecapade goes on much longer. You'd think that the castle, you know, like that seems like kind of like final level territory, but that also seems like that would be a very, very short game. Well, but for how much grief it's given me, maybe that's for the best. Oh, it actually just respawned us right there. I didn't even realize. Okay, well that was nice of it, I guess. Oh no, it's another bear thing. Okay, well, we clearly need to do a lot of backtracking to find a key, which absolutely sucks. Like, now I wish that it wouldn't have respawned me where it did. Now I'm like, dude, just send me back. Go back, man. Are you trying to tell me that I can't go back? Oh no, I can't. Okay, respawn me down there. Very well. Very good. Not very good, you know. I'd call that more bare minimum, but we deal with what we must. Let's go this way. It seems to be the wrong direction. If nothing else, I've made progress, and I'm also glad it's a game that you can actually make, like, tangible level-based progress on, instead of, again, just an arcade game. So, I'll give it points for that, you know. It's a little more gamey than some of the games, and I don't mean that to... I mean to gatekeep video games, so like, oh, you're not a real game because you don't have a structured level-based design. That's not what I'm trying to get at here. Can I actually destroy that thing, or does it... I don't know. I'm not gonna even finish the thought. I'm just gonna go this direction, or not, or die. The pink chickens are most definitely the MVP of this level. A little bit of health, I'll take it. Now, we clearly gotta go up this way because I haven't gone that way yet. Oh, that's right, holding down aligns mini with you. So the key's gonna be through here somewhere. If it's not through here somewhere, then I got nothing else to tell you. Destroy the chicken pope thing? I don't know what that is. Oh, he ran into me. That's so goofy. There's the key. Yeah, so I should have taken that route immediately. Instead, I went the exact opposite way that I should have. Classic. Okay. I'm figuring it out. I'm gonna run out of time though, and then I'm gonna feel bad because I wanted to make more happen, just to mostly just to prove that I could make it happen, you know. Most of these NES games, I just want to like prove them wrong. Okay, there's the key. Had to separate Mickey and Minnie for a second here, but whatever. Come back to me. Now I gotta go all the way back around. I think I have just enough time to make it happen. Like the little manic bouncing they do when they're not fully synced up. They're like, can't do it! Can't do it, man! The chicken pope has once again been eliminated. What's with all the poultry in this castle, though? That's what I'm asking. I'm real worried that there are no usable diamonds for me. Although I should probably be more worried about just like living. Like, man, forget a health pick me up here. I just need to survive. Come on, no. Come on, man. Okay, well. Now at least I'll respawn here when I inevitably die. And I have one more life. That should be enough to at least make it to the locked door. If I can't make it to the locked door, with a full bar of health and 1 life left, then I didn't deserve it. Ooh, what awaits us? It's Maleficent! It looks like Maleficent. I died. I died to her, and that's it. The game starts over. I panicked. Should have done way more jumping to at least attempt to dodge her. Instead, that's the very beginning of the entire game again. And then you go back to the funhouse. That's gotta be the end of the game, right? That had very final level vibes to it. If it was, then I'm like equal parts satisfied and salty, because if it was the final level, then I got so close to just beating the game outright. Which just feels good in a way, and also feels terrible in another way, because like, yo, I didn't actually do it. I don't know. I just feel more deflated than anything. I don't know. I got very mixed feelings about this game. I'm not totally favorable. Yeah, I'll get that on the way back. I won't even have time to get it on the way back. Ah, nope. I need to get it because that's the key to this door. Well, wasted time. Yeah, it knocks the wind right out of your sails, man. You tried so hard and got so far. I'm not gonna finish it. You know where it's going. You can finish it yourself. Take the one up out of habit. Just got nothing else to say to you. Just crushing depression. Bring me into like the golden age of the NES here. Bring me to where all the hidden gems are. That's, you know, whenever I'm playing the slightly rockier games, I just remind myself, it'll all be worth it one day. You'll play that one game you never knew existed, and you'll say, this is the greatest thing that's ever been out there. I might be a little overboard, admittedly. Maybe a little overly optimistic. Is this Fantasia? Come on, man. This spider, that thing had the jukes. I'll tell you what. Okay. Very good. Can't fault you for that, man. I'm gonna go look at GameFAQs after this and see if that was the final level, and then wallow in my own partial smugness and partial defeat. I don't know. This is like on the borderline of games that I would consider buying. It does some things right, but it also is just a whole lot of hell. But the fact, if that was the last level and I made it that far in just like 1 hour, then it should be actually relatively easy to beat this game, especially once you figure out the woods. I don't know. Maybe I need to reevaluate it at some point later on down the line, because it's not all doom and gloom. I'm sounding like a broken record here, but that's how much turmoil is in my head right now over this friggin' Mickey Mouse game. With some repetition and getting all the patterns right, you can certainly just beat it. And it's not a problem. The witch is not even an issue. You just maul it. And now there's just straight up not enough time left to make it back to the ocean at this point. because this is 60 minutes to lose, not an eternity to lose. It'd be kind of an unsustainable business model there. I had some decent plays. There were some moments in the game where I thought, yo, I did real well. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I'm calling it. Yeah, that's Mickey Mousecapade. It's rough. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's a must-own classic. I'm sure there are some people with a lot of nostalgia for it who would tell you such a thing, and I will tell you, don't listen to him, man. Don't listen to him. But nah, it's okay. It's certainly better than Ghostbusters, which is not much of a bar to clear, admittedly, but either way, I'm not upset that I spent an hour with it. I may have sounded like it some portions there, but that was more just me, you know, getting flabbergasted by the woods. But now I know the pattern. So next time I play this game, I'll have forgotten the pattern. But then I'll just look it up on the internet, and it'll never hurt me again if I play this game again. I don't know. Who knows? It's middling. That's about what I can say about it. Either way, join me next time on this series. We go back to the Sega Master System to play the sequel for a game that we played not horribly long ago, given everything else in it. Zillion 2. Yes, the sequel to Zillion, which was a game we played some months ago. So join me for that. I'm sure it'll be as fascinating as ever. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.